Button. Button feels to work. My phones! What do you even get it? So many thumbs. Hmm? Could have been a little too low. I know, it's annoying, but wait, stop. So it is Sunday. We us here. I have spoken to Ryu more. We are going to try and do the mini challenge I was hinting at on Wednesday for painting up at least a 500 point. Maybe expand it to 1,000 if there's enough space. Kinda wrote most of my list at midnight last night for some reason. I don't know why. It only has 31 models, to be honest. I could have went for an army with more models, but it's kind of a balance. So I've got some main troops, I've got the HQ unit, if I'm going, so there is a house suit, and I think, what cat? Your timing is always annoying just now. Enough. So I just need to sort out the extra 1,000 points if I get to that point, and just finish writing up some stuff for it. The army list doesn't need to be ready fully till the end of the month anyway. That was the one stipulation I gave us, like, plenty of time. While doing it, anyone else can join in just for the fun of it. If anyone takes a fancy of it, I will be putting a link to my status in it, so that mines can be tracked a bit more. But most of my painting of the army will probably on stream anyway, so I don't think I'm hiding the fact that I'll do it or not. It will be in between other stuff. I won't be solely painting that, because if I was to solely fixating that, it probably only take me a month to do it. So there is plenty of other stuff I need to build and paint in my collection, so it will be part of the cycle of stuff I do. So it will be. Your butt is in the way of my mouse. Slightly quieter. Your levels are getting a wee bit too high there. Song sucks. Oh, let's put out the messages again. We've got YouTube safe for as well, because I'm streaming to both platforms. Hello. Cat is really wanting attention. She's ignored me. Well, I literally have only been awake for about 3.5 hours. I did stay up to 5 AM this morning for absolutely no idea. Hello there. I am not even sure how to. Your username says you're. That's a strange username. But how are you? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Welcome to my channel. Not started fully yet. And just literally press live, go live 5 minutes ago. Yeah. I'm surprised. I don't know why I was up to 5 AM this morning. I ended up playing Dyson's Sphere program till from midnight to 5 AM. I don't know why. I was like, I should really go to bed. But it's like, no, I just didn't go to bed. Every time I thought about it, it was like, I'll just do a little bit more, and suddenly lost another hour of time. It wasn't like I was missed like every 10 minutes I seen the clock. It was like hours were missing. Like, fuck, I'm time zoning, time blinding myself. That's who I am. But there is also an ad in 20 seconds. Unfortunately, I can't totally stop the ads. It's just one ad for 30 seconds every hour. So I'll wait till you come back from the ad break, and I think I'll move over to the ODS and show you some Dune Arrkis. That's what they'll be. Show and tell before anything else. Hey, are we balanced? We are. Really? Names suck. Me pronounce names is always bad. You're still saying ad starting soon. Can you say it's actually gone through? Please Twitch, can you be un-twitchy? I'm just going to take that as a no because it's still saying ad starting soon when it should be already complete. No, cat, you cannot sit in my lap just now. I'm about to move desks. Hi, cat. Oh, now it goes. Now it's saying that the ad break's on and will end in 20 seconds. Yay! Consistency! Press that button. Yeah, the big camera won't work when I don't take off the lens cover or open its shutter. It does have both. Here we go. So that should be decent. Back. All the way back to the base, which I need to actually find a better home for. So you should all be fully back from the ad break. Yep, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That looks good over there. So one of my Kickstarters finally came in. Well, when I say finally, it was scheduled for about this time of the year when I bought it. Can't remember when it did, but it was Dune War on Arrkis. So it was, and it came through. Well, it was when the tracking gets sent to me. It's like, I'll be here on Monday. It turned up on Thursday. It's like, hey, even better. Always good when it arrives early, especially when you've been waiting ages for it. In a sense, it is playable from 1 to 4 players. There is actually one player version of it that changes certain rules, which is quite good because I don't always have friends to play games against, especially tabletop ones and person ones. Online ones, I've got a few friends who can always find. But yeah, it is artwork wise. I need to take off my headset actually. But artwork wise, it's nice. The way they've done the box is good both ways around because the Dune logo works both ways around, and this camera is going to be too close for the cover, at least. So we'll show the robot. The robot is set the same way, colour wise. The box is huge. So Dune War on Arrkis. Obviously this is the full artwork, but on the box this one's upside down so you can read it both ways, which is quite good because it's like you can have the box sitting either way. So obviously the Freeman and I've just forgotten their names. That's a Conan's, that's the Freeman and Atreides. That's the name I'm looking for. House Atreides as well. But it's nice. It's a big board game. So this actually has a big board. So it does. So there. Obviously, nice heavy cardboard sections for all the sections. House Harkonnen, there is an ally to them, the Crony. Freemans, who are allies to the Atreides, as well as other things to sort out. all sorts of things. I haven't really read through the rules yet at all, because I literally just got it. But if you play solo, you're playing House Atreides only versus the Harkonnens, in that way. If you're playing 4 players, like, each are part of each faction, so someone will be Atreides, someone will be Demon, someone will be House Harkonnen, and the So it does look good so far. Models wise, there's quite a number of models in here. I think that it said 161, and it's managed to go through this. In total, I think there's 100 odd miniatures, 125 cards. There's some additional components that came as an extra bonus. So, like, there is a Duke Leto model, a few other things on the bad side as well. The old man was an optional, again, Kickstarter pledge reward. 129 figures it says for this bit, so I don't think it's counting all the additional ones, all the extra tokens and that. But you do have Sardaukar, which are the nice lethal Imperium troopers, elites in their own right. You have the obviously nice leaders for each side. Plenty of regular units of normal elites and named elites. There is carryalls, harvesters, which the vehicles aren't scaled to the same size as the miniatures, so they're like the same size overall. The presents are not actually scaled up as if they look like they could get into them. But yeah, there's even family atomics that can counters, so it even has the section where you get to blow up part of the shield wall as well, so it kind of follows, it looks like it follows the books quite well. Artwork on all the cards are quite nice, so it's been done very well. It came, the company CMON, they are the ones who published it, so through Kickstarter, so that's where obviously they don't have to worry about the funds then if someone else takes the risk. But to be honest, there was 2 add-on things that I did not purchase. There was smugglers and space sections that I didn't invest in because money at the time when I was paying for it, it was like, I can't afford to pay that. It was one of those moments of, do I really want those sections? Because I know I'm not going to play it much. I'm only probably going to get 1 or 2 runs at it myself, and maybe get my friends around to play it again. So there is, to be honest, the incentive to get the add-ons was a bit in the low side. But then again, that can't be helped when you've only got so much to do with a physical game. More so when you bought it when it was bought via the time of COVID, sort of. Yeah, most of the miniatures are quite nice. One of my friends was asking on the scale. Let's actually turn up the light on it. Light. Let there be more light here. Thank you. Scale wise, they're teeny. That is Lady Jessica. Lady Jessica, who's the mother. I'm trying to remember the name off the top of my head. I haven't actually. I'm looking forward to Dune Part 2. That is Lady Jessica. Obviously, like Paul, she has 2 different models where she becomes the high. I would say spoiler warning, but if you haven't seen or read Dune in the whole time it's come out, and there's been a movie, a mini-series, there's books, and there's a new movie that came out part 1 a few years ago and part 2 is due this year. So I'm not sure which rock you're hiding on if you haven't heard anything about Dune before, but they are quite nice. Paul. as well. In normal and as Mohadip when he gets a bit more. My charisma score just went off the chart. Is all I can say at that point. Scale wise, my mate was talking about it and says, "What scale then?" Is like, I don't know what scale it's meant to be in. I was like, but it's definitely smaller than Warhammer, because that's a Commissar. That's gone from God's Ghosts. It doesn't even come up to shoulder. And it was without me checking them physically the day my mate asked me, because I just actually boxed it away and I didn't actually physically compare it. But that's the comparison. Scale wise, small tabletop game scale is all I can say to that. But the miniatures are quite nice looking. Tokens being printed rather than card, like these. Was another pledge level reward. So it was. But they are all kind of nice. As I say, the artwork on the cards, they're quite nice. They're not like half-assed or anything like that. They are quite a nice. There's certain types of cards I haven't read through them that give to different factions. Really progress the game. So wind traps. I know. Dresser sector not regeneration. You can those regeneration tanks, because I don't think they can really die in some way. The way I've kind of glanced over it, but there is worms. The worms are part of it as well. There is actually worm riding, and there is actually character cards. So like that, Food of Poet, good weekends, Jamis, Dr. Yoi, who obviously did help with the initial plot, Duncan, crazy ass fighter. Quite a strong fighter. Janice Helen, the Emperor himself. Prida, the Baron Harkonnen, some leaders. But like the artwork is not shy, it's quite good. There's some, obviously, there's the kid. Oh yeah. Big worm. Me. And stray leaders, but yeah. Chani. But they all have special rules. There's Paul Atreides himself. And Paul Muad'Dib. So even got slightly different stats. And that, so certain get part. So the game progresses through basically steps of the story go through. So you can't have Paul Muad'Dib from the beginning, basically, like Jessica and her old mother form. Yeah. There's quite a lot to it. But as I say, like the artwork on the cards themselves, like that's Princess Aurelian. And some can't say that is there at the start of the game, so it's not like you're getting random people during the game. There's certain things that must be in place. So it is. But I haven't read through the rules to know what's going to happen. Also there's all sorts of other things that happen during the game. Different types of cards. Some are specific House Atreides, House Harkonnen, and obviously some of them the ally ones, Fremen and Bruni. So overall, it is good. I'll show you some more models about whether or not a space is hit safely. Obviously that was only a small amount of the Fremen and Atreides. These are mainly the Harkonnen and Coronai. Is it Colonel Allies? But yeah, they're quite nicely styled. He's an angry man. Focus will kick in. It does. Yeah. That's good. Obviously, finding like as a standard leader model. Overall, quality in that is quite well. I don't know about part of the reason I do like Dune. Part of the reason I bought it was potentially to paint them, but considering the scale of them, I don't know. I may or may not. Some more Freeman and Treaty Allies. This won't pop out. No, it won't pop out because it's tied down, because I didn't check that. But this, as you can see, no more sandworm. The oldest worm on the planet. Didn't realise he was tied in. I thought I got rid of all the excess packaging. Why are you so bound up so tight? Oh. But yeah, that it's like, I know the Dune worms are big, but actually he's on scale with the movie ones, where they don't look small in comparison to a human, especially with the remake part 1 a few years ago. And it's like, even then it's still not on scale because the mouth in that thing was immense. But yeah, smaller ones still will take a chunk out of you. Well, yeah, whether or not I do paint them all, the sandworms I might definitely paint overall. We've got the carry-alls. Actually did wonder, do these things look like they were hooked up? If they did get picked up. Yeah, I'll free up my other hand, it might be easy to test that theory. Yeah, you didn't put that fact in. It would be funny if it did just slot on. So it might be selectively painted because of the style of them, but it's not the only box game I got with the idea of painting, because I've got Gatefall over there still to finish. I've got the Wolfenstein box there, the Witcher, the Old World one there, which got lots of monsters as well, and Scott Pilgrim. So I've got plenty that I would want to paint miniature wise. I think I'm tempted to do Scott Pilgrim first because it's Scott Pilgrim. I really like Scott Pilgrim. The TV series they came out with was quite interesting. I didn't think it was bad at all, to be honest. I know some folks slated the thing, so they did, because because the ton of events, I don't want, because it's not long out, I don't want tuned in to worry about. But the way the show went was interesting. I can understand why folk are griping it shouldn't be called Scott Pilgrim when he was the main focus, but not in the way they wanted him to be the main focus, is the way I'm going to put it. But it was still about Scott Pilgrim and the Scott Pilgrim universe. So, only getting to a point. It was just not they didn't feel it was named well. But you have to watch the whole thing to understand it completely. It's actually a show that it left me kind of guessing partway through it. I thought I had figured it out. I had not. So it's like, it kept me guessing to the end, to be honest. I thought it was going this way, and it turned out it was a completely different way. So if a show can do that to me and do it in a good, fun way, it's a good show. In my book. And to be honest, with all the other media out there these days, and shows that are not maybe that are subpar, or in the case of certain ones, they're changing actors because they don't see eye to eye with that. Like the Witcher series, they've just changed Geralt to a different actor. I haven't actually watched season 2 of The Witcher yet, but I need to get on to that at some point. I keep saying I'm going to watch it, and I keep somehow not watching it. I need to catch up on that. There's a few shows I need to catch up on. And that overall. Personally. But there's also like animes I'm kind of particularly watching. I'm not watching 2 weeks because that the board sections themselves for this game are huge, and so it's a big table you need. That's only go back here, turn that way. That's half of the board. So it is. So it's a good old big area you need for this game. Obviously, to be honest, if I had 125 miniatures and there's a potential for a good amount of them to be on the table, any space for that too. But the other 2 add-ons gave like a Gilder's Space Action that could change part of the game, as well as Smugglers to help with the ground part of the game. But as I say, at the time, I did not have the spare funds for that at the time. I was like, yeah, not happening. Like most things, got to make sure you can eat and live before you indulge in hobbies and such things. That's why I haven't bought a lot of Warhammer in a good number of months. Last few were actually what I consider limited ones, which are the Red Gobble. I don't know if that would have been... It might still be purchasable in Grotmas as well. I bought them specifically because I don't know if they were going to survive beyond Christmas. But like big sets like the Horus Heresy Epic Scale, or the Tiny Scale one, I want to get them. But... it's up here at the road. In there. Actually fits nice up there. Above my desk I've got a shelf above my main PC. These IKEA desks are quite good because I like the style of them. But it's got a nice big shelf on it. I've got Wolfenstein, then I've got Dune Arrkis, War on Arrkis, and then Witcher the Old World. I did buy most of the add-ons for that. I don't know why, to be honest. Could have saved some pennies on that one, to be honest. But still something I need to go through. But I think board game wise, Gatefall have painted some, but they're big miniatures. So they're like, some of them are this scale. There is a huge orc. I know my mate Radiusu would love to paint that. He's mentioned he would want to paint that if he can, and it's like, well, depends on how I paint it. One of them I did paint up with the idea of Banlish, another Twitch streamer. I'm looking for juice. Not that juice, another juice. I'm well organised. Outside. That's on the stream. This. I had my lunch just before stream. I was kind of running late because, as I said earlier on, the joys of staying up to 5 AM playing a game is like the aftermath is you're playing catch up that next day, depending on if you had things scheduled. And on Sunday I like delays about as much as possible because of the coming week. Like, the week's coming back in again. It's going to hurt, as always. But yeah, nothing upload. I've said that another like 5 times now. Yeah, I'll need to hold that this week. What cat? No, beat it. Been a pest of hell, isn't she? Ow. seriously really need to get to the dentist. Already had chipped a tooth and I've just chipped it a bit more. But that chip got rid of a really extra spiky part, so I'm not too disheartened about to just chip the tooth again. Just a minute, a small bit of tooth, but it's no longer stabbing me. I really should get to the dentist. I need to actually register with a dentist here and get a dentist. I keep saying that, but I've been saying that for actually years because my teeth have been chipped for a while. And now I'm sounding slightly different because I'm having to move my tongue slightly different again. Dad, vocabulary. Are you going to work today? Yes, you are. Sounds like it. So when you finish off the rest of that Votan box, so they are done and completely built, ready for, well, mainly going back into getting a foam tray themselves and enter them into storage properly. I've been trying to, well, I started cataloguing all my miniatures, so I knew where they were and what I actually owned. And the thing is, not every Warhammer model I own is in this house. Some of them are stored elsewhere. My mother-in-law's. From when I moved from a previous address to my last address, we didn't have enough storage, so we did store some stuff at my mother-in-law's. When we moved up to here, I did say I would get it eventually. I just have not done that. But I'm trying to catalogue most of my miniatures, so I know how many miniatures I've got, what I've got, and the status. Are they built? Are they painted? And the thing is, I've got a good chunk built, good chunk, I've got a good amount to build still from Imperium, which is up there sitting just now. So if I get rid of all that, I've got space up to that part of my desk again. When the older Age of Sigmar one, there's one I didn't build many of the miniatures, so I need to go through them. That's Stormcast. Kind of want the idea was to get you guys watching to kind of decide on a paint scheme. Cat, move, not the time. Thank you. Decide on a paint scheme and make it kind of the stream pick colour scheme army, but when your main viewer is your only mod, feels kind of disingenuous to put up polls that I want to be driven by a community, and it's only going to be one guy's opinion. But yeah, that's my own dilemma. I need to kind of push to try and see if I can get more people tuned in, but there's only so much you can do. There's only so much pushing you can do in certain ways. What am I looking for? I'm going down here. Alright, cool. The only thing I do over here quickly, because the one thing I need to keep doing for the YouTube side, I can at least update the description while I'm going. That way I don't forget I've done it, or fumble about what did I do during this stream that would need to be noticed. I was going to say it was kind of an unboxing. That's what my mod said when I sent them pictures the other day. Because like, you could have done an unboxing video for that. It's like I can still show it off on stream as an unboxing, just not literally. I've not seen inside the box unboxing, which works. Why does there appear to be no music playing? I just noticed that. Someone go to it. And it's the pretzel. Don't you be a dick to me. Already got Spotify not allowing me to reset my password, and I don't know if I really want to prod their IT team. If they can't do the automated route, why I don't think they have an IT side either. Yes, we'll get a random bounce. So do that. Save stats, and that's that description updated. So when I build out the squad, I can put their name up that way. That way I'm not scrambling about as much after stream. There was something I was looking at. Yeah, I'd not done these wee things, but I don't know whether there is one of the wee bases there. Yep. That was the one thing I didn't do from the other squad I did, was these wee things, whatever. Are they drill rounds popping out the ground? Huh. I suppose that ties in with the... Yeah, this dude. Yeah. Oh, they're markers. Well, seen I have not read the rules before today. Put him out quickly. Get them on their bases so they're shot out. Okay, sorted out. And we'll get the main squad sorted out, which is this mob here. Now, got a funny feeling there's not going to be a lot of helmeted heads, but I'm going to be putting on as many helmeted heads as like, because that's just me. Boop. Boop. I think that screen had more on it. Because I know over there I can see how many folk are viewing in each stream. Which is 0 for YouTube, which is normal, and 1 for the main one. Also, I have a decision to make. I finally got enough funds in my Twitch account, and in essence they have a payout, which is just basically $50. That's the lowest payout. So it's like, just conversion is barely £40. So my thought was, at one point last year I was thinking, once this last payout goes, maybe just change from affiliate back to a normal account. It was mainly for the multi-streaming side of things, but multi-streaming obviously has come to affiliates and partners if they really want to. Obviously partners have more hoops to go through because they don't have a, well, I think they more of them do have generic contracts now compared to what they used to be. Good, sorry, no. You should have done that before. But yeah, I was going to change to basically unaffiliate myself again after spending a good, I would say a good amount of time trying to get affiliate. I wasn't really pushing for affiliate, it just kind of happened when I got it. So, and to be honest, that was mainly because my average views were boosted at the time by some streamers raiding me. One of the main ones being between, I think it was both Red Specs and Jimmy the Brush kind of raided me that month, and it pulled all my numbers up. And I'm like, whoo! Even for those few minutes that I had those people on my channel, which was literally less than 5 minutes, because most folk were part of a raid. Unless it's someone they really want to watch, they will just like it. Because generally when folks say they're going to raid, they've already... I've done it, I will admit, I've done it in some folks' channels where I'll look at my list and go, that's the streamer I want to watch now. All good and well they want to raid someone. I'll wait till the raid's over and then jump to who I was going to watch. That kind of thing. There's the odd time it has found a streamer I like, and going from there. Okay, so these are Hearthkyn Warriors. There is a helmeted head with this. I don't know if that's a screen. No, it's not. There's a dome visor helmet. I have a funny feeling there is literally going to be one of them, as well as this helmeted head B4. But this looks like it's the leader of the unit. for this guy. It looks like for most we're going to have 3 options. This is why I wasn't quick to go to this squad immediately. It has a lot of fucking choices. So pistol and knife, mainly. One type of Daka, another type of Daka. We've also got this long rifle. So that looks like a plasma there. That looks like a lag gun. This gun looks like I don't know, that kind of looks like it could be melter related. And all of them seem to have helmeted heads. So that could be... Hold on. What key up? I want to know what guns users are allowed, because there seems to be a choice, although being it looks like it is the generic frontline troop type squad. You're going to have more than one. This does look like a melt. It's just a canister. It makes me feel like there's a melter option. Might be misreading that. Nope, that's not it. Let's get sheets. Okay, Hearthkyn Warriors. Okay. Ranged weapons. Yeah, plasma beamer. They've got bolters. So there's a bolter variant, both pistol and no, and there's a plasma pistol. I don't know what's the plasma. There's a high las auto rifle, high las rotary, an ion blaster, an ion pistol, missile launcher, and a magna rifle. Something tells me that might be the magna rifle for some reason, because there is only one. Melee weapons can either have a king melee weapon or your fists. Okay, what are your options? Okay, all models come with a bolter. So is that a bolter there? So an auto chain pattern bolter can be replaced by an ion blaster. That looks, yeah, that definitely looks like a kind of, that variant of it looks more like a bolter, to be honest. That looks like something else. There is a chance of a for those who knows. The Fane can have a plasma pistol, so that's where the plasma pistol comes, so that's where that comes into it. This digresses into a slight bit of madness, because basically I'm either picking all blue or all green, except for the leader guy, because he can be slightly special. Unit composition is one Fane, so he has to be a Fane, so we've got Fane. And 9 warriors. So the missile launcher. What do you think about that? Missile launcher. So this, what I thought looked maybe melterish, is most likely the bolter, the version of a bolter. The Hylas auto rifle. Ion blaster. So what I'm looking at as possible a plasma-based weapon is probably the ion weapon. The joys of when you're presented pictures. I don't know if in the proper book it would detail which one's which, but so the rotary cannon is not there, so that's not a problem. There is a plasma beamer. That might be this one because it's a big chunky looking thing compared to the other ones. They don't have them there, unless they're the ion weapons. Why do you have to be so convoluted? Plus his option only had the pistol. The Magna rail rifle's that one because that looks like a rail rifle to be honest. You can only have one of each of those weapons. The two of them can have kin melee weapons, so that's only two of them. Okay, this unit makes no sense. Yeah, because I don't know. I'll figure something out. That's all I can do, to be honest. Let's see what music is playing, because it's quiet in this room just now. Nothing there, let's go. Right here. Right, let's get this Hearthkyn Warrior squad built. Well, attempts to build. Yeah, business. Can't do much about them. I always end up setting them like that so I can find them easily. Back to the side, out the way. Best I can. I end up knocking the stack over like every 10 minutes. Yeah. So sort of this Fane guy. So you can either have a, looks like a power sword, power axe, or gauntlet of justice. Or pain. Let's see, where are we for your main bits? We're looking for Sprued B. Let's split off. Oh, the best thing is I don't see a big B on any of these screws, so this must be there's no one left untouched anyway, so I built all the rest of the box, so there's number 2, that's just there, so yeah. Looks like the right path shape and design. fine. It's wrong way around for this corpse. Do 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 do. I guess I'll good. Not quite nice. For a moment there I didn't think my glue pot was open and nearly tried to lift it to open the lid and nearly spilled it all. That would have been a devastating sight. For me, you probably wouldn't see it. You're getting your base fixed anyway, apparently. Yes, you're not made to stick to my finger, thank you. B9, B9. Let's drop the bees, the bees on this, it's just numbers. Your backpack. Yep, that's what you get for pressing the wrong way quickly. Try not to say the flying. Okay. So I have a choice of head. It can either be helmeted or face. That's a really hard decision for me. He's going for a helmet head. Because if I get a second squad, I can then do them, the ones that don't have their helmets. Gun wise, I'm a bit partial to plasma weapons, to be honest. Always happy. This is a spare pistol anyway, so it's like he's not hurting for weapons. Do we want Hulk Smash Fist or a power weapon of some description? Did it? Hmm. I think I'm the power sword. Or power-ish looking sword. Maybe a kin melee weapon. So, 108. Where's the helmeted head? Yeah? 108 there. Yeah, it's meant to be looking that way. And his little icony thingy. Quite seems like. That looks like a boar. You look like a wolf. Pretty close looking one. One fan made. Yeah. So that's 1 of 10. You can make him a standard warrior for some reason. Hearthkyn Warrior. Like this one. Blanken Kregen. You German. So the next guy is this guy. I think we'll do that at either checking a risk computer of some kind. So I don't think he's on this too. He's got another screw. You know, I had some lunch just before I started. I'm still feeling a wee bit peckish. A lot of arms, a lot of heads. Some helmeted heads that are a bit more open. Right, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for 85, 86, 87. $85? We found the body! It's his main body. Anyone else up to anything this Sunday afternoon, or you in pure Sunday chill out mode? Not giving a fuck because Monday's tomorrow. The only 30-second ad is just above on less than 50 seconds. Don't know how bad the delay is on the other end. But yeah. Spiking and managed to. Ow. Still a corner. It's not spiky, but it's still a corner. Attacking soon. What's the point of giving me a warning when you count down to 0 and it just says starting soon? Seriously? So he's got this big fancy backpack with all the sensors and doodads and thingy bobs. Oh, they are dead. That. The backpack added. So his arms are 97, 97, and 96. $97. Here, army. No, it's not that far away. Hmm. $98.99 on the weapon sales. Now it's 99. 98. Oh, there's the other one. Managed to miss it. I can't see the price of 99. Can I do it? Sure. What's that? Wonder. Okay. No problem. I don't know where that bit's concentrated. No, there. He doesn't go there. Looks like you might be there. Why clearly define one anchor point but not the other unless... Ah. It's right in the edge of the shoulder pad. That's pernickety. The joys of dry fitting. Sometimes you're staring at it for 5 minutes going, is that really where it's supposed to go? You try a little. Not like a new song. Sometimes. Fruits of Rocks. Too long-winded and meh. So your head all the way, that's driving works. Now so if I let a helmeted head, it's easy. These are all going to be full visor helmet. So they are. And we're going to expand this more so that will wind up more so they can be the ones that have the fully exposed heads if they do really like fancy them or not. Stop me just giving them all helmets. To be honest, looking at that, the chances of his fingers hitting that small screen are looking slim to none, to be honest. He has been censor man. Oh, I can't. But use the wrong mouse there. Music. Don't stop. I don't know why it stopped because I've got my toggle to talk button for Discord on that PC is a convoluted button, basically called stop media, which stops media even when it's not in focus. Surely does suck something. Okay. Next guy, you are another. Well, you can actually be another gun dude or another sensory dude. Let's just do another sensory dude. Yeah. I can't be a little hankering for chocolate. Here's my chocolate. Chocolate! It's on the bag. Why did that sound like a bass hit before and went dink? Okay. I was connect. This is going to be hard to snack. Open. This film, thinking about it, one of my saved tabs in here is to, I think I can ask for keys for games. Kind of been locked out. Take on this system for a while. So, for a while there, I couldn't apply for anything because I didn't have enough concurrent viewers. Shit like that. It went all odd on the rolls and that. I still feel this is the same. Quite funny. It's looking at my YouTube and it's like, no eligible recent gaming content. I've had gaming content recently. My average views are way too long. I've had a few keys before, but they've been a while since then. You'd see if I can actually apply for any, but it's been a while since I've looked to get any keys. Games. Mainly, I'm very low in that totem pole when it comes to. I want a key. It's like, yeah, you literally have a viewer. Bye. Well, I'm not too sure this website's good because it's like one of the trending games. Is from 2022. How does that make sense? I'll give you them from 2023. Like September 2023. So it's like, huh? Aye. Your site makes no sense at all. Yeah. Gods Against Machines? Yeah, something to look at later, maybe. Yep, you have a base. Well, okay. Right, what's your body? Maybe 74, 75, 76. Same corner, 76. Pop out. What? Yeah, we'll do him detector guy. See, he's one of the ones with the helmet's head where it's open instead of shut. I need to authenticate something. Okay. Like which lines it? 'Cause I've got so many in this. Authenticate now. And the timer just changed. Okay. Right. And do that. And so 101 better. Arm 84, where are you? And his backpack is 83. Jump up. Thing. Oh. Message from the wife. Waste that. What was your favourite flavour in this? That I cannot remember off the top of my head. In a minute. She's still typing. There was some ones I liked, and it wasn't like I disliked any of the mug shots. It's just some of them were. It's like I would say they're not on the list to try again. All the pings can put us. Yeah, let's see. Just did a shuffle just now. There he is, Hey, what kid am I looking for? Okay. Double check. No way to know if there's anyone. Made the wrong thing there. Another way to know if there's someone watching me on YouTube is to actually look at my OBS. Looks like a comms man. Oh, that's right. What is it with pings? You really, you see, when you do comments like that, it confuses the poor Mac. and we don't need a confused Mac. Page? It's basically 2 per page just now. Oh. That should have really been the answer to that. I'm not going to say it on stream. This fall I better come back than what I said. So, yeah. See, that's been start of that. Ow. As I just literally stabbed the camera with my thumb. For no reason. Ah, I was like, the game's gone quickly. Bloody week again. Up here. Well, I'm sticking to all blues. He is going to be a stabbing McStabberson. He plans on chipping some. Yeah, really leaning to the side. You're moving with purpose. Or falling over. One of the two. I don't have to make him stabbing McStabberson. It's just most of the ones I'm going to be picking are going to be the blue sides. So this is down to sometimes is which, because I think that's mostly the blues are mainly all the specials are being picked. To be honest, that means I need to rejig the squad in some way when I actually play this force, then so be it. So yeah, we'll keep with the blues. No options are the options. Five B. We don't even have to go all the way back a page or two just to find. Okay. And 5A could be. Oh, it doesn't have to be carrying a pistol though. It could be carrying a. Weapon holstered that way. So. Okay, so we can actually give him. I wonder if I'm chopping that actually. When's that one? That is 1, 2, 2.
I'm here to do some chopping.
Okay. Other arms wise, it's 117. Kind of a muscle strip. There's some high numbers on this one, but not that one. At the floor. These are also numbers 117, 18, and 19. Meow. I don't see a 117, 18, or 19. Hundred fits for the vibe, but that was for another 6 tape. I'm sure it was none of those for it. I just checked that one for it. I have to check again.
Now.
Hey, fucking camera is not a good idea. 23. There's 117. Ancient. There you are. I'm going for the 119 because I like looks of it, but I think that might be the ion weapon rather than the bolter. But to be honest,
I don't plan on going entering any WYSIWYG tournaments, so or any tournaments. So
we have a hatched man. How's this meant to sit? No, which is a bad thing. Doesn't feel right looking like that. That does leave it better because it's kind of locked into his belly a bit. He's about to ask someone a question. Just for the lamest joke out there. 65. I don't want to screw your run. Backpack looks like he's ready for camping somewhere. He's ready to be dug in wherever he ends up, so he has. I'm going to find my hidey hole. I'm going to have my children. Damn it, Steel, I missed you talking. That's the best idea, more. What was the best idea? Because that idea was 4 minutes ago and I've lost it. How is Steel today? Hope you are well. Mr. Sneaky. Oof! Dear God, no power for the last 18 hours. Damn, man! Was it just you, or was it the street or town? Just you. Oh, that makes it worse. But at least if you really, really need power, or at least things charged, you can chat neighbours' doors, see if they're going to be neighbourly or not. Especially when it comes to food and such things. Probably years ago. Ah, so it finally done it in a way that it's like, nope, you're screwed. The hatchet man, he is done. Yeah, that's not fun. So I'd been sparking and tripping until it was moved the wrong way and it went, nope, you're totally fucked now. Get the electrician. Oh, I'm calling out an electrician on the weekend. Especially for an emergency call out. Ooh, that's going to sting a little when it comes to the wallet. But, unfortunately, it took about 4 or 5 hours, yeah. Because it's not just that small section you tie it off. You would need to rerun the whole, rerun that entire heavy cable, then tested it. So yeah, that's not, yeah, that's not fun. So what parts am I looking for now? B 10, 11, 12. I think that's what this route they are. Yeah, his normal work will be booked out for weeks, but for emergency call, that's where the mullah is. Plus, the thing with an emergency call out, it's not just a simple. Emergency call outs are generally, they're in serious need for. I get emergency call out rates, but sometimes some of them could be probably a little bit obtuse about it. Now, that's kind of unprofessional if he was laughing at you when he's asked about the price, because that should be something that we should, as soon as you called him saying that you've got an emergency, so that you should have went, my rate is this, to come out, literally straight away, so you had an idea of how much it's going to cost you. Not that you could probably have phoned round and got many other quotes for an emergency call out, because they'll all probably be priced around about the same rate, unfortunately. Yeah, get this up so. Yeah. Gaming development. No, considering the current rise of AI, there's not going to be many slots for that, to be honest, because they're going to cheap. Most of the publishers are going to cheap out unless you want to be an indie gamer, indie developer. Did you give him much advice, or the main thing is to get into at least the engine, to be honest, because most of them they have similarities. They're not completely alien to each other. Like the process steps of concept and deploying it are rudimentally the same. Just how you do it, depending on what kind of game development you want to do. The joys of being the artist or the coder, or something else. That's it. This current age of AI is going to, well, it's already rocking some people's shit anyway. The amount of folk they're getting. The thing is, turning your hobby into a job, like say me, what little hobby I do with miniatures, turning that into a full-time job. Yeah, it's a bit disheartening. You can end up losing your passion for it, and it becomes the worst thing that you know to exist. Well, that's possible, but I don't see myself being like a commission painter. I'm not that good a painter to begin with to be a commission painter, but that's what most folk get as a job out of this hobby sometimes. This. Oh no, he's just been a dick now. Not you, Steel. One of my mates has decided he'll join in the pingage because really is who started it. Boom. 13. Now, if I could, I've never mind doing a bit of coding and stuff like that, but I've never done it enough in a level to make it either a hobby or a job. I wouldn't mind turning that into a job, to be honest. But I've never really been in a position to see coding done at a professional level. The one job at my current work that could have been doing some, at least, web coding wasn't what I was looking for at the time. Plus, they already had their ideal candidate for that. Plus, I didn't apply for the job properly at the time. Well, at least you've got your power back on, Steel. That's kind of the main thing. And the piece didn't explode. That's also another bonus. Actually, Steel, did you play any, or have you tested Once Human at all? And then in the closed betas, or I know you sometimes get pre-access to certain games depending on your contract or jobs at the time. Once Human. Have you played any of that? An MMO that's slated for later this year. Well, I've just been playing in the current closed beta. I've kind of got to a grindy part, and the story wasn't going to progress anymore. So I was like, well, I'll leave that to actual release then. It plays pretty well from what I played. I don't know when Raven played it. Well, as far as I'm aware, it's going to be a free to play. So there's no cost involvement. Playing it solo, I did play it mainly solo during the closed beta test because no one I knew got a key. Because getting keys was a pain in the ass. I just managed to luckily snag one because we were doing a great code dump on our Discord on Boxing Day. I went, as soon as one of the dumps went on it, scroll, copy, paste, key accepted. Like, yes! That's how quickly I got in. Kind of thing. While watching lots of folk complain, oh, I don't get a key, none of them work. It's like, yeah, are you sure you tried every single one of them? Because we were dumping like thousands of codes at a time during Christmas. So they were. But it has been good. There's certain things that I wish I'd known as soon as I got in to it. Even if you're playing solo, it's still good to be part of a hive, which is basically a small group of people, of 4 people. So that's like the first step of working together, because it gives you some extra bonuses even if you're playing solo. Then there's warbands above that ties hives together into a bigger conglomerate. But yeah, played well. A few bugs, reported those bugs. A few suggestions, put them in. So I have, just to help out, I did have to enlist helps of randos for 2 of the boss fights, or at least the 2 big baddie fights I had to do. As one was, it was a DPS race, and I didn't have the right weapon, so got a couple of, just asked anyone wish to help me do this, and instantly get 3 folk together. So we went in as a 4-man team like you should. Trounced it. If I'd done some more prep beforehand and read up on it, well, if I read the message on the side, I would have noticed it was a time limited run, so I was like, oh, if I'd seen that I might have tried better. The second one I helped one is very tanky and has an insta-gib attack. So that caught me out, and there was folk already looking for a group when I came out, and I went like, do you know what, I'll help you out, because I just tried it solo and he's a pain, and went, and everyone in the chat at the time, because the way the folks like, you tried that solo? It's like, yeah, why not? And they just went, you're mad. It's like, I've done all the rest of the bosses solo. And some folk were actually surprised. Most of the fights can be done solo. It's just the time investment, or sheer weight of ammo investment, and dodges and heals. So, like, the first boss was so easy to fight solo because there's cover. Guess what I used properly? The cover. And the game, nope, ad break. And you're back already. Yeah, I did set it to the 30 seconds. Once per hour, 30 seconds is the bare minimum I can set it to. So it is. But yeah, it's a decent game. The problem is playing with a large group of friends is going to be a bit harder in that game, because of the highs are 4-man groups, and then you need to be a warband to work together, and I couldn't see any benefits from a warband from where I was looking at it, because I didn't really try it. I needed a lot more friends, basically, or work with a lot of randos. Because there is there is warband territories you can take over to get certain resources, so that kind of stuff. Railgun. Yes. Come on, focus. I know my pasty white hands like to steal the focus. He has a big railgun. But weapon wise, crossbow was a favourite. Simply because you can get a return on most of your ammo, because if you get it to the body you can get some of your bolts back, and it's an absolutely silenced weapon. So it's like, I sneaky. So much sneaky I did there in that game. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a good game. It is obviously multi-server, multi-world. So if you don't all end, as long as you're all on the same server, you can all end up in the same world, because you can transverse worlds, just not servers, without making a new character. So It will be decent. Hopefully, cause free to play. Just jump in. It's just getting everyone on the same server. I wouldn't mind playing alongside you for once in a long time. Feel. It's been a while since we played a game together, or been able to get into a game together on the same server. It's like a mind new world. You were playing a server, more of an American server compared to me. So most of the guys I was playing with in the Europe servers was like, caught between two worlds. I'm also looking forward to Nightingale this year because that's due out in the next few months. Did try the beta for that. It played well in the beta I played in. Yeah. Because it was only it was a short weekend beta, so it was like I didn't get to try a lot, but what I tried was decent. Didn't get to try co-op because I didn't know anyone I knew that was playing that beta at the time, so the co-op angle would be good, I think. I think that will be easier to co-op compared to one human because you don't have to select the server in a world. I've got one of your legs, not the other one. Oh, both your legs are separate. Did not notice that. We're looking for Parkway, there you go. But yeah. There's a few interesting games coming out this year at least. Still would like a nice big sci-fi one of some description in the vein of MMO, but they seem to not appear or live long, except for Eve. Eve just does. Between Eve and Warframe, they two just don't want to die at the moment. But no one seems to be invested in making sci-fi based games as much anymore. Again. That seems to happen now and again where they just dry up. And again, I do think that it's mainly down to the fact they need to make up everything rather than steal from fantasy settings when it's like, oh well, we can pinch a little bit for this fantasy game from steampunk themes, Lord of the Rings maybe, from this type of genre or that, where there's plenty of information out there and art and design to give them at least a head start. But when it comes to sci-fi games, they literally have to build it from the ground up. It's like, well, world-wise it's kind of easy because it could just be a planet which looks like Earth. That's the simple part. But it's like, what level of technology? What does it look like? How does it all work together? Then, as you say, type of lore. How did they get here? And all that stuff. So look how long we had to wait for like the Starfield. And even then it could have been a lot better. But then again, you can say that about most games that come out. There could have been a bit more tweak, a bit more polish here and there. Same with Cyberpunk. It took forever and it came out a fucking mess. And that was them with the information. I'm just hoping that at least because the betas for Once Human and Nightingale were both decent, they looked good, they played well, not many glitches that I noticed in both. I did have a couple of world fall throughs in Once Human, but who doesn't have a world hole now and again? In any game where the game just goes, I don't like you anymore, you're going to fall through the terrain. And one of the times I fell through a world hole in Once Human, it actually auto-saved me. So the game itself went, oh wait, you're not meant to be at that D level. Get the fuck back up here. So it all recovered me, and I'm like, you know what? That's at least an improvement over the last time I've seen a world hole. The most you just end up falling forever until you either unstuck or have to log out the game and back in again. So that was at least a thumbs up in that direction. But they were actively fixing things quite quickly, because one of the days in Once Human, I logged in. I know that there's teleport points, and the day before, the ones I'd been to had been there. This day I had logged in, missing. No one else had really noticed because they were still teleporting around with it because they'd already been to one of the ones I'd been at. So I had got to one and says, this teleporter's not here, and they're like, what do you mean? And someone pointed to that one minute. You're right, it is missing. I put in a bug report as quick as I could. And a couple hours later, I don't know if it was just me, but there was probably a good number of bug reports that went in for that. And it was fixed within hours without the servers going down. They managed to fix it and, well, the servers were up. And it was good. At least they're being proactive in that sense. But yeah, it's a closed beta test. They should be as proactive as possible. It was as if the asset, because it was actually like a big platform with an object on it you need to interact with to unlock it for the first time. Once it's unlocked, you don't need to touch it again to use it as a teleport. You could just use the map. So being my first time trying to get to the thing, it's like, I have no buttons to press, please help. So yeah, it's always good when the mods or the game developers are very proactive. Obviously more so during that beta, because that's what they're wanting the game to be tested in a way. Let's see if I can break it. It's kind of like why I like testing things. I've seen that backpack. Right? Oh, you know what? It's a standard backpack anyway. I put 9 on the wrong person. Actually, they were all saying B9. Why are you all saying B9? Yeah, it's always good. So hopefully that continues through to the actual launch of the game. But the beta for that is finished, I think, the 20th or the 21st. I've kind of, as I say, I've kind of stopped playing Once Human. I've kind of got what I want out of it. I verified it's a decent game. It plays well in its current form, which means they should hopefully, watching all the things on toes, they don't break it before actual release. In that sense. Same with Nightingale. It was playing well. It was explaining things well. Not that I was reading it closely because I was just wanting to test things. I wanted to break things, run around and bash my face off the world to see if it would die on me. So, and that went fine. So yeah. But we definitely need to get into a game in the same server again for a bit still. It's been a while since I played alongside you. I suppose I could jump into Warframe at some point because I haven't played that in a while and I still have a ton to unlock. I would never be able to keep up with you in Warframe, but hey, I learnt long ago. You go through that game so fast. It's lucky the game runs just you're in the game sometimes. Then again, you have been playing that game since day dot and know it like the back of your hand. Just the randos that seem to let you down at times. Yeah. You have put a lot of time and effort into that game, to be honest. How many hours are you into that game? Like a bajillion? Years of your existence? That's basically the best answer for that. Two, 3 hours, yeah. The only game I put in that kind of hourage into before is Evil Online. I think Terraria's the only other game that would come like second. Not because Terraria is one of the games I keep going back to and playing again and again and again. It's my top game though. Please show that again. Large mode. I need Steam to pop open. Thank you. Profile. Games. By playtime. Terraria I'm only at 800 hours. Warframe 600 hours. But my top game is still City of Steam Arcadia, which was a dead abandoned game a while ago now. I didn't realise I played that many hours into that game, to be honest. But it was fun. But I know Steam has lost hours for certain games, because some games I know that never used to track time for a while, then suddenly they did. So I'm sure I've lost some time in some of these games somewhere. So yeah, Terraria is my top most houred game according to Steam. How long did I put? How many hours did I put into New World? 561. Conan I put in 300 hours. Nearly 400 hours now because I played it through twice now. And then it gets into small. Yeah, 'cause I know. Yeah, that's what I mean. For like Warframe, I'm not 100% on that side. Yeah, and there was a time when Steam didn't actually track hours. There's some games that say I've never played and I know I've played through. So it's like I don't know if it lost hours or the games from before they started tracking time in games. I know at one point, cause like I think what's one of them? One of the games in my library that definitely says I've played no hours and I've played it through. No, these are all the double-digit hours. Supposed to be East Search. Oh, shush, cat, chill. Don't me. Okay. I've definitely played more than Day of Defeat. It says I've played 7 hours of that. I've definitely played a lot many more hours than that game. So I have Day of Defeat Source.
Not played it in a while, I must admit, but there was a time where I was playing it all the time, so... Beat it, cat. Enough. Yeah, there's definitely a couple games on here I'm like, yeah, I've definitely played more than like 4 hours or 7 hours it's saying. This is a slow way of doing it, to be honest. Like, Audio Surf, I've definitely played more than 86 minutes. I played that a good few times to get some decent scores. A long game I know. Red 2, I've definitely played more than a fucking hour. I'm sure. Yeah. Steam at one point either lost hours or it didn't count some things. Can I search? Yes. Yeah, it's like Half-Life 1. Obviously, I played that when it originally came out. I've never played it. Well, apparently I played it for a single minute because I think I launched it to see if it would still work in 2018. And I know I played that game through. Well, I played it a good, I think about 70% of the content back in the day when it first came out. So, yeah. Definitely lost hours at some point, or it was from the era that it didn't track hours. He has a funky looking laser gun. And the glass dome head. The joys of I can't see what the camera's focusing on when I've got Steam hiding them. Steam, go back into small mode, to the road, and let me see OBS. Thank you. Yeah, there's quite a few games that originally didn't have on Steam as well. So we're on to this guy. He has big plasma thing. They're not that sprue anymore. Let's get this sprue. Are there any games you're looking forward to this year's sale? Other than Nightingale and maybe One Human? Did you play a complete different set of games? Fun? Oh. Plus you're generally more aware of any Greedfall 2. Don't think I've played Greedfall. First one. Flintlock. Joys have been named after an old-timey weapon. Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. Is that the one you mean by Flintlock? I hear a ping. Sorry, I'm not on that computer to see messages. Q3 due out. Action RPG open world. Ooh. That looks fancy. That doesn't look too bad from the pictures. Is this one you've tested or you just know about and looking forward to? Know about, yeah. It looks good.
Might add that to my wish list that never goes down. Greedfall 2. What are you? You're another RPG? Wait, that looks somewhat familiar. Yeah, go take care of self. Steal must live. Not the most best way to put that sentence. Steal must live. Steel must survive to the end of time. I think I've seen you and Aconite play Greedfall. It looks somewhat similar to some of this. Yeah, I think I have seen. I think I've definitely seen you play this. No extra volume. Did not want some volume.
Enemies can even land.
Just because I skip forward in a video doesn't mean I want volume. I just want to skip the video a bit. Yeah, Creeple I think I recognise from you playing it and Aconite, because I remember him playing it through. Just unfortunately my laptop's not signed into Steam, so I can't see who owns it or played it before. Must jump tag pure, but I'll deal with that later. Yeah, Flintlock definitely looks interesting. What's those for? 20, 29, 30. Just to be honest, when it comes to game news, I've definitely not been keeping up at all recently, so I don't know what's due or anything. To be honest, I'm just waiting for folk recommending games at the moment. Somehow bad games have been as of late. Some games I'm definitely waiting on gameplay, actual gameplay, not trailers and supposed gameplay videos that get released on YouTube, and you're like going, is that gameplay or is that staged? Starfield, obviously I bought a graphics card just for that, so I actually just Starfield for free, so I was going to be waiting for gameplay for it, just like Aconite did, because he's been bitten before with pre-ordering. The whole Patriot Discord was basically verbatim saying, no pre-orders! And he's like, but I want to! It's like, nope. He literally watched, I think, an hour of gameplay and went, it's bought. It was. For one reason, I was kind of tempted to sign up for the creator program, but after the New World one, I was not enamored to do another one because I never got much from. Yeah, I get it. I'm a small creator at the best. On the best of days, I have 2 years. Yay! And the worst, I've got 1. So I'm not exactly high on a list of very good content creators. May or may not apply for their creative program, see if they will do anything for their release. I think they're not due to release One Shim until later this year anyway, so. And yeah. Let's have past 5. Doo-doo-doo. Yep, big plasma thingy. Or you can have open or close another. Probably close to either. Arm 33. Where is Arm 33? Arm 33. Ba-ding! Phone, you're banging at me. I believe that's something I need to respond to. Wife is going shopping, so I don't know if she might tell me to say, come help. Do you know what? That's what it is. So I need to go on BRB for a little bit, so I'll be back shortly.
Button. Right back. Oh. Will's up to sorting out the cat's food after helping the wife and Mr. washing the messages. I went to the toilet because I needed to. Awesome games, that's what the A stood for. Yeah. So 2 hours 44 in. Kind of strange that the holder on restream is saying 12:57, so I don't know why there's a disparity of that many minutes, but I'd rather go by OBS time. 2 hours 45. Got a good hour left. Finish about 7ish. Between the 4 and 5 hour mark is generally my target for giving up for the day. These will be done before that. We're sorting out your arm just before that bad mist. Head wedge bone number 31 while that dries. And his arm, what is his other arm? 34. Arm 54, where are you? There you are. Here's Poppy June. They're up. Oh, part went. Whee! Oh God. Bad enough. Oof.
Just seen that slightly open visor gives me stack up 2 vibes. The way their helmets sit. Big booming plasma boy. So how many is Adam done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 7 done. This guy's definitely going to have the missile launcher. Hello, mini scribbler. How are you? Hope you're well this nice little Sunday. Afternoon for me, at least in the UK. Don't know what time zone you're in. Hopefully it's a good Sunday respectively. I'm good. Kind of working my way slowly, making these Hearthkyn Warriors from Leagues of Odin from Warhammer 40k, and did a mini show and tell unboxing of the Dune War on Arrkis Kickstarter I just got in the mail a few days ago. So if you want to see that part, you can go back in the VOD later if you wish. 58, 59 and 40. 58, there we go. Like there. If you're not familiar with Warhammer 40k, these are in essence Space Dwarfs. Space Dwarfs have finally come back again. The squats were expunged a while ago from most of the lore. It seems they decided to bring them back in a way. Yeah, it's its own lore set in that. So like, Votans are literally dwarf size compared to the normal size. So if I take this guy, this is a normal human. This is a Guard Commissar. And this one more specifically Gaunt from Gaunt's Ghosts. And then we have very big Space Marine. So they're very small in comparison. And Space Marines are meant to be about the 7 to 8 foot mark. More 8 when... Yeah, I don't game a ton with the for 40k for a while, mainly because I'm a bit removed from a local store that I used to play at, because I moved due to decent house prices at the time. So painting wise, I've done a few. I do 3D print some stuff to paint as well. as like some of the tabletop board games I've got, like there's one called Gatefall. I've painted a few from that, as well as a few other things I've 3D printed. If I go to the right screen here, most of the stuff I have done is on my Instagram, which should ping up the link now. So there is a mixture of stuff I've built through Warhammer and stuff I've painted over time. Be it Reaper minis as well as a few other systems here and there. Still painting a bust or two. I've got one to paint. Well, I've one to start painting, which is Cade 6 from Destiny. I've got one I've got the hair to finish off, but I've kind of lost my way in the recipe of trying to do blondish hair or something. I asked someone for what colour hair would you like this to be to give me a hand for what colour to pick. And they kind of picked a kind of blondish style, and I'm like, I've never painted that before, and it's mostly done. I should actually finish that. There's a few projects that I do need to finish. But then again, that's like anyone who does painting. Then again, you end up with a bit of a backlog or projects where you get stuck, and you're like, I'll come back to that when I've got a better idea how to bloody do it. Then again, I've done that a good few times. There's no excuse. I need to get through my backlog at some point. Like 3D printer wise, I both got a plastic and now a resin one. I originally didn't have a resin printer, so I'm printing out certain things cause it. Now I can catch that all up. Right, where is your weapon? 46, 47. 46, wait, that's 46. You have the warhead. And 42 and 43. 43. And 42. And what helmet plate? Yeah, 41 because I want the helmets. I do also do some gaming from time to time as well on this channel. joys of putting so many of these together. You kind of get to the point where it's like you kind of know where the steps are without reading the sheet. Sometimes that can cause problems because you sometimes miss a unique step that sometimes creeps in and again, but not always. Especially when it's mass group building. The one thing I need to finish before the end of the month is I'm doing a mini challenge just for the year with me and my moderator reviews who are going to build, paint small force for Warhammer 40k over the year. Comes bragging rights mainly. But need the point list done by the end of the month, and then from there, challenges on. It's only a small 500 point force at least, at bare minimum. Going up to 1,000 if I wish. I need to make a list for it first. But most of it written out now. Currently, I think it's 31 models. Not a lot of models, to be honest. It's going to be batch painting. Very batch painting. When it comes to certain armies. That was a bit of a focus there. Yeah, I should really zoom down a wee bit. These guys. Stop moving. Ooh, actually should zoom down a little bit. I should have done that earlier. Where are you? Might be a bit too close, to be honest. Nope, that's better. Should have zoomed in a bit for this part of the stream, to be honest. I forgot about that until I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I should have zoomed in again. Because they are small figures. I forgot and nobody reminded me either. Or, well, nobody complained either. But, yeah. Bad. I needed to be zoomed out at the beginning of the game beginning of the stream anyway for the Dune game because it was quite a big space it took up. Yeah, that's right. We just done Missile Dude. So we are on to Standard Dude number 1, then Standard Dude number 2. And then you can accessorize, although you probably can't see one point just now. No, you can accessorize. They can have a shovel in their back. They can have an axe in their back, a pick in their back. It looks like all of them are missing up their back pouches though. Why did you have to do that, G-Dubs? They all need pouches for the back. Oh. Yeah, but explain the gap at the back. Scene. I can sort that off stream. Whose body am I looking for? 48, 49, 50. And 50. Where is your chest? There it is. Chest plate 49. Doop.
I'm not enjoying this one.
You are actually running. Thanks.
Move a minute.
Yeah, ad break, 30 seconds. No, actually, ad break now. That jumped out of nowhere.
For those watching on YouTube,
Twitch likes to display ads. I know YouTube does as well, but I don't get any warning on them. So the ad should be over again. Right. Use backpack. I'm ready for gunnerization. Ooh. 56. $53 and $54. Arms. And his head will be 51. And then I'll put the backpack and head on the main body. So I have to dialogue, or so can we. I don't believe it much too much close sight yet. Away from the base and just not stressed feet join yet. In this case, a foot. Do. Fair base. So it's like I've got 2 bases left, but there's only one more after him. I'm like, but why do I seem to have an extra base? Shouldn't have an extra base. He's going a little bit. I do put my miniatures on my keyboard, which means I can't type on it easily. Not too far. Straight on starter. Let's get some bit. Skin ready with Hearthkyn. Maybe not film this one, even though it's nearly done. Never again. The Miracle Sound on Pretzel, they're not too bad. It's always interesting when you have a spare base. I don't know how I've got a spare base, but sometimes they pack too many because the packs are already pre-made. They'd already taken a base or two out of that bag. That doesn't make sense though. You know what? As long as I've got enough bases, I bought spare bases just in case. I've got a bag of spare bases as well that I bought separately. Anyway, because it was like, I was doing something and I need different bases, and they come in bags. $66. Whereas I like the fact that the very tiny accessories as a separate step at the end to go, you've got to do this 10 times. Like, what's his like 60? We're another runny guy. That's good. There's a wee bit of pre-posing in them, so that they're not all just generic standing guys like it used to be back in the good old second edition days. I believe I actually ended up back on Pretzel again, because Spotify's been a fucking dick to me. I'm going to go down on that and get the weapons sorted out. 73.70. Everyone's the other arm. And the helmet, 69. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Isn't there? He is moving forward with conviction. Also a gun, so it's violent conviction. Right. That's him done. So it's just there's not as much plastic. So that was the guys we built already, the berserkers. Or berserks. So they're done. We've got the pioneers, which are the fancy jet bikes. And that's it. So yeah, one spare base out the whole lot. And we were missing the big base for the one of the this guy. I don't think it's on screen. We were missing one base for that version. Bases. For this one. But to be honest, I'm not too. This happened, it had an alternative option that was the one I picked, so. Okay, so what I need to do is look at the sprue, find 10 of these little things, and then attach them to the butt of umpteen Space Force. I have to do butt surgery on umpteen Space Force. There's probably only going to be one of each of the pieces in here. You probably can't see that on the screen. Just here. There's probably only going to be one of each of these. So I just need to find them, cut them out, and pair them with a butt. Oh, I don't really like double check something. Yeah, he only gave me the option. Perfect. Need to have H77 then. That same body, just it looks a different way. That's fine. Well, could have had all closed visors, but there's one slightly open visor, but that's not a bad thing. So most of these will last for things. The picks and the axes, I don't think I'll use them at all. 3, 4. None of them on there. What did those through? Oh, it always seems to go through, unless I've totally missed all the rest. No? Okay. 5, 7. 48. There's 11 of them. How many would cut? 4, 8, 9. Okay. There you go. Good 10 cut out. I think that sums a bit on the left side.
Time for some butt touches. The ones that are running, I want to give the double grenade ones as if to say, we're going to get close, we may be pew-pewing, but we're also going to fling a grenade at them. Or if we've got really bad luck and we end up dying, our friends can shoot us in the butt and cause the grenades to go boom, potentially. The grenades will do their job. One way or another. I don't know what this cylinder is. Bit of a frag grenade. Could it be potentially a melter device? Unless it's something to do with their knives. Maybe it's like the axe, they seem to be energy bladed. Maybe their knives are energy blades as well. Their tech seems to be just a bit ahead of the joys of the Aston Militarum, or the Dark. It's the random carabinas, especially that they've all got one in their front chest, in their belt. They all seem to have carabinas somewhere, as if to say, we can hook on to, I think one of their vehicles is a land train, so it's like, we're hooking on. We don't care if it's got a number of body limit because, well, does it matter when you just hook on to a hook point or a rope? And just enjoy the ride. Oh, that pack actually comes with it pre-designated. So I've cut out one too many. Yay! Is my phone beeping again? Not that again. I need to double check that. That means I've got admin work to do after stream. You get 2 butts left to touch.
We'll do the camping. That one doesn't sit well, but go on. That's all 10 of them done. Oh. Congregate. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, there's some spare bits like that. Right, left, up and down. Overall, we has done photo there. About half an hour left. Then for my normal 4-hour stop time. I did set my schedule to 5-ish hours, but it depends on what I'm doing and picking up something else. Will be that thing. I'll take my headphones off just now. Because let's just sort something out for a minute. I'm not running away from King straight away, so don't worry about that. I don't think you're really worried about that, to be honest. Who's actually live snake? There's some people would rate just now, and some people would not. That last week didn't happen last week, so we'll see. I need to test that. And just the box I need to do. Just gonna be you guys going for now. Come on. Like all of them, they're not going to see my desk any longer. I've got a pile of miniatures on my desk that shouldn't be a pile of miniatures on my desk. So this is a Combat Pro box that I got. This is back up to it should go all the way out. Wait, how zoom can I get? Oh dear God, that's close. So that's the Hearthkyn Warriors. So that's that normal troop choice. We've got the Berserks, who are in this case axe wielding lunatics, to put it nicely. So they are their own choice and own madness. And one of them's a Hulk, he's got 2 power fists. We have a character, can't remember his name, has it front of it. So that's the one that came with the box, and this other guy is a guy I got recently on Warhammer for the anniversary, that's what it was. And then we have the Pioneer jet bikes. Which kind of got nice ways to keep them nice and simple like that. I kind of separate it all to get properly based. This is one they're going to be for a little while, so I know where they all are. It also means move them off my desk. Temporarily put them over here. Chocolate, trash, put it in. Put that off the screen. So the only other problem I've got is obviously I have a lot of bases on my desk and I don't know where the hell they came from. Not off the top of my head. I should know where they came from because I originally did the kit. So the kit's not over there. It's not under here. It's not to make it right because I've got some stray sprues just lying. That's Pioneers. That's some of the Votan sprues. That's the Emperor's Champion sprue, I think, or one of them. Accidentally fell off an armor shoot also. part of a dreadnought, a random marine head. You'll go up there because you'll go missing otherwise. I've got a big penis Rex box, but I don't know if that's... Is this one built? I don't know why I've got a stray Canis Rex. It could be just stray sprues that are in here. I have a Canis Rex that might not be built. What the hell? When did I get this thing? Oh, why did I get this thing? Yeah. Oh, wait. Is this D Knight? Hold on, I need to double check something here. Yep, this is D Knight. Now I remember why I bought this one. Because he has no upper armour anymore. For all the Patriot Knights that I've done painted up for Commander Arrkis, he sent me his 2 knights and he sent me all the sprues. And one of his knights was missing the upper armour plating. So I bought a stray knight to get the armour plating from that. And I was going to work on a 3D printed version of armour plates instead, which I easily found some, I just never printed out because it was going to be PLA at the time. Got the resin printer now, so I could go a bit fancy on that. So I could. This one, if I build it up, is going to have no upper armour. So I would need to fix that out. So I have another knight to build at some point. Most of my knights are painted, so I want to sort that out. This is the... So I bought a whole knight just to get the upper armour plates to fix another person's problem. So that... Yeah, I said I'd sort of fix. As I say, I did find ones at the time that I was going to print out the upper armour for mine. I wasn't going to give him that because I didn't know how well it would turn out. I wasn't going to make his stuff my guinea pig. There is a lot of sprues in here. Okay, right. There is a possibility that is the right. Big printed stuff that should be bent by now. Rescue! Rescue! There's sprues in here. There's Mother Robo Dawn book. Aha! I have found Marine. Do you know what? I think those 3 bases might be Leviathan bases. They hadn't pulled out the Marine side, potentially. Really. Yep, because they're surprisingly a Terminator, which needs a 40mm base, which is a pile of them there. So I think I found my missing doodad. Yeah, it looks like that because I remember I prioritised making the mids because I was needing them for a game. I'm still not so sure there's enough bodies for the amount of bases I've got there, but what? There is a Terminator Squad. This is one thing it never gave you was a flip of everything that was on it. So we've got the I think I built the Dreadnought because that's fine. And this has got the guide to base sizes, so it does. So that should be, this one I'm picking up should be a 32. Yep. That's something I should actually cut out and keep somewhere safe so that it's easier to test and to size them. So I think that's where those bases come from. 'Cause I don't think any game in this box. I do not. Yeah, so that's where those came from. So that's what we're working on. To at least clear up my desk a little more, because that stray small base of which is 25mm dedicates for the teleporter homer of the Terminators. It is, and most of these are plug and play or push fit, easy fit. So yeah, so I have found them. Yeah, most miniatures are either on 20 or 22s now, to be honest. It doesn't surprise me they went up from a 25. What's that noise? It's the stream I've got going up. Never mind. So yeah, that's where all those bases came from. It was the marine side of the Leviathan box set. So I'm going to make that my next goal for building on Wednesday. That's that sorted out. So no, that means I get rid of all those bases because they've been annoying me for months. To keep knocking them over, nudging them, they keep falling over. So that'll get them cleared up. So it will. So that sorts that problem. Canis Rex, this knight, stray knight, that doesn't have upper armor plates, I'll need to double check what STLs I can find for the upper armor plates, and maybe do that instead. But once these are built, I'm going to try and get painting done for a while for spells to try and catch these up. Stray sprues I've got here. Trash cube. But that'll catch up immediately. Oh, kind of finished off the Leviathan box. I should have finished off those Marines last year, but I kind of stopped streaming around about August and let everything fall to the wayside, which I really shouldn't. So, what is the script? What thing I'm close to 4 mark? That's fine. I'm not really concerned about doing that. But I did figure out one thing. That's the main thing. Figured out where those miniatures came from. So this I need to liberate a desk. I'll probably shut down this. So like the camera I use for my miniatures is actually quite a powerful one. Cost me a good bit. A Razer Kaio Pro. It's up to 4K, so that's why I kind of wanted it, because it was an improvement over the original Kaio. And to be honest, when it comes to Razer cameras, they've been good to me. Can't say they've been bad. So, baby, Street Park over there. What are you? You're an arm. So that's this side done. Don't need any of you anymore. So like I don't have to use my laptop, but I do. The one camera over there that isn't attached to my main PC is the face camera, because I use that for work. On my work laptop. When you turn them this way. Sorry for the random. You could go. Use more. Pretzel can give up. Now. Right. Okay. It's been a decent stream. I do need to update this. I'll read this book for spelling reasons. On Instagram, I will put up some pictures. So I can update this. Where are you? Right, let's go. So there's a note on the description of this for YouTube, because that's a place where I know how to get the joys of discoverability. I suppose I should actually try and figure that out, but that's something that will happen over time. Whether it be found randomly or even if it's repeat views or anything like that. That's the messages that oh yeah, Steel did send me a couple of Steam messages. Steam messages earlier. I'm just catching up on that. So the final look at them. There's just a couple of games that there's some interest in. But that's not that. I need to work something else out. But yeah, let's see. I'll first actually turn on that. Double press that. Are we triple pressing today? Yeah, it's a triple press day. Mute. Let's see. So we're going to raid the lovely Genuine Vision. Looks like it's still going to be on for a little bit. Now, it's Dark Angels the next book, because it looks like that's what he's just looking at. You have that. So for the YouTube side, obviously I'm going to change to my end screen so that at least it's got an end part for that video. And there's the little message. I'll queue up the raid. And we'll do that today. He is an amazing painter compared to me. Great guy. Does some awesome work. So I'll send you off to him. I just had to start raid so that camera's going. But I was back on Tuesday, more days gone. Then Wednesday we'll be doing the rest of the Marines out of, well, all the Marines out of the Leviathan box that I had not built. So that's where those missing bases came from. And I can clean up my desk a little more. From there, I'll probably see about doing maybe painting next Sunday. And Friday we'll be doing Days Gone again. But I shall see you next time, which will be Tuesday at 7 PM UK time. Have a good night.
That's the stuff right there.